Kiss me.
It's Valentine's Day, babies. How are you guys? Did you have a good Valentine's Day? There's almost pretty much an hour left. You know what I love, guys. You know what I love. I love all of you. So to close out this super hot and sexy day, tonight I'm gonna figure out if I'm really in love with you guys. I think we've come to a point to our relationship to know if we're really in love or not, right? This is a good Valentine's Day. I'm here. I'm your Valentine. You saying that I'm not good enough? Is that what it is? I came here with hearts and chocolates and you guys are just rejecting me. That's fucked up. How dare you? Flamingo, I will be your Valentine.
Finally, I can buy a whole potato.
You too, Lewis.
Valentine's Day Zone. Cecilia, Yacht, and Stream.
If you guys need a Valentine,
Damn amazing, and I hope you all get all the love you deserve.
Devin, thank you. Well, and this is the only time I can be your Valentine. I'm telling you right now, all of you guys can go and you can call your mom tomorrow and you can be like, Ma, I went on a date and I had a Valentine's Day. Her name is Cecilia. Boy, she's real cool. So I need you guys tomorrow morning to call your moms. Tell her about the date you went on, Cecilia. Record it. Tweet it at Zone. What if she asks for a picture? Will you show her a picture of me? I'm damn cute. If she really asks a whole lot, like, well, where does she live? You can lie and say I'm in a different country. It's fine. It usually works for like middle school boys, so it should work for you guys just fine. Ma, I love you. Happy Valentine's Day. Go to sleep. Get the good sleep. Go. You didn't miss Valentine's Day. It's still here. We still got at least 30 minutes.
Kiss me.
That's a really good Valentine's Day card, Colin. What do I want for Valentine's Day? Well, you know, just spending time with you guys is more than enough.
Those bits were quite good. You do you. I'm gonna keep pooping.
Yeah, this isn't gonna last long. But I wanted to spend Valentine's Day with you guys. Oh, look at how cute you guys are. Are you guys ready to learn a little something about love? I like gummy things. How can I tell if I'm in love?
If we knew the answer to that, we'd be at the end of the video instead of the beginning. This is my brother Jason.
We'd like to get you together with
Don't
about
love your
100 other
brother.
guys who feel just the way you do.
About love.
And we'd like you to meet.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, you guys. I'm Dina.
Hi, I'm Jenna.
Is love even real? Of course.
Excuse me, could I have your number? 5, 6. I'm Lisa.
I'm Lawrence.
7, 8.
Hey, you guys. I'm Ted. I'm here too.
Oh my God, he's so awesome.
Okay.
Oh my God. Hi, I'm Karen. I'm Cassandra. Excuse me. Got a phone?
Hi, I'm Josh.
Oh my God.
We've all got the same question. How can I tell if I'm really in love?
How can I tell if I'm really in love?
I don't
It's
know.
indescribable. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Sing it, baby.
does it shine from up above? And how will I know if I'm really in love? I didn't know how I would.
Love is caring.
I love the way that I feel.
Oh,
Trust.
I didn't know love could be
Honesty.
I love the way that I'm feeling.
Fun sex.
And I
hey, John,
Ecstasy.
to have him hold.
we're not doing drugs. What?
Oh, I can't do that. I don't know if there is one word for love.
Just like the sea reaches out to the shore.
I hope I hear this song when I'm in love.
Return evermore. There is no time.
Just all the time.
This time we'll love and make it last. And that's when we'll know that we're really in love. I didn't know how I
Oh, happiness.
Happiness. Happiness.
Happiness. One word.
Happiness.
Happiness.
You do you. I'm gonna keep pooping. Finally, I can buy a whole potato.
Puppies need love too. Here's to the vet bills.
One of the things I always hated in school was when they'd show a movie or a film strip, they'd say, "Stop the film now and talk about it." And we were like, what are we supposed to do? Do we have to stop now? Now's the time to talk about sex? Now's the time
Yeah.
to talk about love? Come on.
Look, guys, this is a no pressure show.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh, cool. Another musical bit.
I hear you. Fine, you got the old guy convinced.
You know, you can stop this tape anytime you want. Just push the pause button with your finger. Next to that is rewind, and next
My
to that
friend.
is fast forward. You can pick and choose what you want to see, what you want to see over again. We're in your hands. Take over.
Don't say that.
How can I tell if I am really in love?
Do you know what these perverts would do with that sort of instruction?
I don't know. I'm in the dark.
Well, that's a good place to start. No one has the final word, but together,
Us and you guys.
yeah, together we'll come closer to finding an answer.
We want to give you time to think about love.
And you got company.
You might as well know my philosophy. Right from the start, I don't think teenagers, somebody under 18, not talking about pre-marriage, talking about you folks, I don't think that teenagers should have sex. All right.
Saul's
Boo.
Books gave us the idea for this video.
You don't have to agree with me. In my opinion, you're too young, you're too vulnerable. Even committed relationships are spoiled by premature sex.
Saul's practical.
If you feel yourself to be
Spoiled by
loved,
premature
you are.
something.
That's practical.
We're talking about love. This strong, dynamic, energetic, exciting emotion. It's wonderful. But, you know, love can also go from near perfect one day to almost a disaster the next.
And sorting it out is what this video is all about. The bottom line is we're
You do
here
you.
because of you.
I'm gonna keep pooping.
Oh, and by the way, I'm Justine. Welcome.
How does the moon know when nighttime is here? How do the stars know it's time to appear?
How can I
How
tell
can I
if
tell
I'm
if
really in love?
One day you'll meet someone and you'll feel a different feeling. You'll feel something that goes through your whole body.
Nauseous?
Like you've got these little chills
Disgust.
going all through your spine.
comes over in a
You
very
do you.
physical way.
I'm gonna keep
Like
pooping.
all over your body, it's like this elation, like you feel really, really good, like you can do anything.
When you're in love, it's like no other
Your baby
feeling in
gets
the world.
hard. Oh.
It's
Why don't they
that.
just say that?
Rainbows and stars and all the fun things in life. I am so confused. To me, to be
Me
in
too.
love is to be alive. Gosh. I don't think you have to be in love to feel alive. But to feel alive, you have to be in love.
When I'm with somebody
What?
I love, I feel good.
Love is great because it's making him happy and improving his grades.
I don't know. I'm in the dark.
It's the strongest thing to feel.
Well, I know about love, like love my parents, love my dog, but love my boyfriend, I don't know about that.
It makes you feel like you can't do anything wrong. If something bad happened that day, like you didn't do well on a test, or I don't know, you
He's
got in a
trying
fight with
really
someone
hard
because
not
you're
to talk
upset or
about his
depressed.
wiener. I know
As
it.
soon as you see that person or you're with them, you forget about those things. You forget about the problems that you have with your life or any of your faults. And you think to yourself, there's somebody who loves me. There's got to be something good about me.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah, dude.
I'm in love with you. But still, I'm saying so many things. You know, I know what I'm saying, but I don't. Do you follow? What is love?
Love is love. I mean, it's like when you're not embarrassed in front of somebody or you don't feel guilt after something you've done and you can just be yourself in front of them.
And it's just a very awesome friendship.
A stepladder. A stepladder?
I don't know.
A stepladder.
I don't know. I'm in the dark.
It's like a white light. You know, it's not. There's no darkness.
I love
it's just pure white.
stepladders.
Love. My best friend and I are really close, and he has a girlfriend, and I'm also really close to his girlfriend. And sometimes when I'm talking to
Do
her,
you
she'll tell me,
both
"Oh yeah, I went out with him last night."
bang her
She'll
together?
tell me something that he said, and it's something that it's like really open, and he'll never say something like that to me, and I'll just say, "Whoa, that doesn't sound like him."
Whoa,
Doesn't sound like he would
dude.
say something like that. But he's always open like that with her.
I think guys have a lot of trouble talking about love with their friends because they have this macho
What the fuck?
attitude that they put on all the time.
It helps if you can talk about love.
Yeah.
That was scary.
You know, you hear your parents say, you'll have plenty of time to do all that. You'll have plenty of time, plenty of time. When I was 15, the time was like now. You know, I wanted to go out and so forth, and my parents would say, just wait.
I just don't want you to get hurt. He's not your type.
You'll get over it. Give it time.
Wait till you're older.
When you've lived
Yeah.
as long as I have.
We say things like, if you have sex before marriage, you'll have nothing to look forward to in marriage. There'll be no surprises in marriage. If that's the only surprise in marriage, I say don't marry. It's not worth it.
How about, I know what I'm talking about.
You see, the funny thing about this, guys, is that we parents tell you that we want you to slow down and that you're too young to fall in love and all that. But the truth is that we look back on our own teenage years with incredible fondness. I mean, for me, for example, it was Patricia. Ooh. she gave
Ooh.
to the word love.
Patricia turned me on.
You see, I'm doing it. I'm doing the same thing.
You'll never get over this. Your
You
life
do
is
you.
over.
Ruined.
I'm gonna keep pooping.
Whoa. What?
You would if you love me.
Throughout history, even some of the smartest girls fell for lines that guys used to get them to have sex with them. The classic, the granddaddy of them all, has got to be,
Let me just put it in for a second.
if you really loved me, you'd have sex with me.
You would if you love me, if you love me, if you love me, if you love
Oh,
me.
that wasn't it. I gave the wrong answer.
But do you have a condom?
Now, serious stuff. I've got here the little black book of lines. It contains all the classics all the guys have used on all the girls all these years.
Now, admittedly, it takes a certain amount of skill to see through these lines, but it's pretty obvious, I think, that the one thing the guy wants is sex, and rightfully so.
Come on.
Now, here are some soft and romantic lines. I feel like a traitor doing this.
Yeah. Give it to me.
I really
Okay.
missed you.
Okay, yeah, let's fuck.
You have such beautiful eyes.
It's said by a guy who thinks his date's a real dog, but he wants one more thing before he ditches her. Ever heard it?
Such beautiful eyes.
It's said right after the guy puts the lights out. The creep.
Hey, you're not just another face to me. I really love you.
What's the connection between sex and love? There is none.
Oh, watch out for this one. Don't worry. I'll take care of everything.
Oh.
Hey, don't worry about it.
If anybody tells you not to worry, worry.
Baby, you're driving me wild.
No, I'm not. I'm driving you home.
Honey bunch, I'll go crazy.
It's burger time.
Where are all my puas in
I
chat?
think making
Z1
love,
Z1
will help
love,
us.
Z1 love.
Can you repeat the line? I keep on forgetting it.
Making love is a natural development in our growing and developing relationship.
Yeah.
Line again one more time.
I'll make it simple. Making love is a natural development for us. Huh?
Sweetie, I'll just stay in for a minute.
Thank you, Mr. Dante.
What am I, a microwave oven?
I like this one. Here you go. Did you girls know that a guy cannot go for more than 2 days without having sex?
Is it true?
Terrific. See you in 48 hours.
That took care of that. Are you girls taking notes on this? We're coming to my favorite part here, the part I excelled in.
Do you guys explode if you don't have sex in 2
Here you
days?
go. I promise I won't hurt you. I'll still respect you tomorrow.
We went to get something to eat, and we were sitting in the car eating it. And he asked me if I'd ever had a one-night stand. No. And cheeky devil, he turns to me and says, well, don't you think it's about time you had one?
Kind of makes you feel like you took a number, doesn't it?
Yes!
I promise you won't get pregnant. I'm prepared.
Your place or mine?
Hold
You
on.
at your place, me at mine. Good night.
I promise I won't tell.
I promise I won't get you pregnant.
Was known by all of his friends. And that hurt because it wasn't meant for his friends to know.
Honest, I'll pull out in time. No, that's a lie.
In the back of this little black book, which I found
You little
interesting,
boys can never pull out in
some
time.
lines in which girls can say no. They aren't very elegant, some of them.
Y'all are just too dang excited to get your wiener inside a girl.
Keep your paws off me. I think my grandma used that one.
Hey, why don't we get comfortable?
It's a special thing to me. You're not my type. I have
You
hay
got
fever really
style,
bad.
kid.
Love is great. It's the greatest thing.
Classic. I thought you were supposed to use it after you were married, though.
God gave you a beautiful body. Share it.
Devin, thank
I'm
you.
not that kind of girl. No. It's against my religion. That's not bad.
It's too late. I can't stop. I'm coming in.
Oh yeah, come in.
All she has to say, I think I hear your mother coming. He'll stop on a dime.
It's not that we want you to be flip about relationships that are important to you. We just want to give you the time to catch up with the guys and to gather the courage to handle the fast talkers.
Sex is like any other exercise. It takes practice.
Not with me, dumbbell. Okay.
And if you love me, you wouldn't make me do something I really don't want to do.
Why don't we just toss this over here? Listen, we're all sexual, but there are lots of ways to
We're
show
all
somebody you love
sexual.
them without having sexual intercourse.
By kissing, hugging,
Kiss me.
making out,
Hug
even
me.
holding hands,
Hold my hand.
just hanging out.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, he was OTM, yeah, he was OTS. And he wondered if she was GIB. He said,
You can't just abbreviate things people don't know.
Happy Valentine's Day, chat. I hope you all had a nice day, and if not, a great tomorrow. Love y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Dante.
Take it from me.
Who am I taking it from?
Girls are supposed to stay virgins as long as they possibly can, you know. And for guys, it's different. You know, they're supposed to lose their virginity as long as they
you're
can.
serious.
We live in a sexist society, and somehow or other, the society says, you know, boys have sex because of the possibility of sex, and girls have sex because of the possibility of love. It's a different agenda.
We think we know why guys want to have sex. They need it. Then why does a girl want to?
Bitch, I need it too.
A lot of girls are looking for scams too. They might not act like it, but they're looking for the same things that boys are looking for.
Yeah, it's not unheard of for a girl to feed a guy a line too. Now, is it?
I just love the way you look on the football field. Would I say that to someone?
Your big football shoulder pads and helmet make me what?
Even have a conversation with.
Well, at first I'll just flirt with them and start saying hi and let them know I'm interested.
You can fall in love with a part of a person.
If I really like a guy, I'll
Their
say,
penis.
I like your face.
Did you see his muscles?
Or I like his hair.
Nice car.
Wow. Did you see the pair of boobs on her?
I like your ass.
Well, you can't have
Whoa.
a conversation with an ass.
Why, thank you. You can.
It's a smart ass.
I think sometimes
Just get your
girls
mouth
feel
right
like
up in there.
They need a guy to be whole, to be complete. Well, that's a bunch of...
Especially in the smaller towns, you could walk out of the locker room and there'd be girls who, like, their only heroes there in their hometown were guys with their nose across their cheek. And we'd walk out, and if you still had your teeth and a bit of nose, you could just go, you, and you, report to my room, and they'd be there.
Just how important is it for
What
us
did he
to
say
go
about
out
teeth?
high? And what will we do to get them? And what will we do to keep them?
You would if you loved me. If you loved me. If you loved me. If you loved me. If you loved me.
But by and large, the guys are the ones dishing it out, and the females are the ones taking it all in.
It's not fair, but that's just the way it is.
Oh, yeah, I gotta take it all in.
It was love at first sight, but I was only 10 and he was 17.
Whoa. That's a problem.
We were snorkeling, and
Boy, that sobered me up real fast.
I was... It's kind of stupid, but I was chasing these little fish, and we just kind of...
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this from you. You were 10 years old. This isn't right.
I passed out or something, but when I woke up, he was carrying me out of the water, and that's when I fell in love.
Love at first sight. I advise you to take another look.
Our stone is pink coral.
What the fuck?
There's a difference between infatuation and love. Infatuation is difficult to sustain. I don't think you could build a relationship on it. Love lasts.
A step ladder. You start very slow. You start with the first step. And
A step ladder.
To the higher steps. There's many different steps of love. If you start in the middle or at the top, as in a lot of young people try to do, they quickly fall down.
Interest, intrigue.
A step ladder.
Infatuation, love.
You have to wait for love.
True love is never comes so really fast. It just
Oh
comes
my
so
god,
slow.
what a hot dude.
It came. Certainly.
Oh, shades. Oh, fuck.
It just takes time, and it grows.
You would, if you loved me.
How can you tell if a guy or girl's giving you a line? Simple. If the only way you can prove your love is to have sex, it's a line.
You would, if you loved me.
And if the guy or girl says they'll leave you if you won't sleep with them, they're probably not in love with you.
I'm gonna fucking leave you if you don't fuck me right now.
You sleep with them anyway.
Yeah, and if you think that this won't happen to you, it probably will.
You would if you loved me.
Love hurts, and it can, and it probably will.
Oh, love hurts.
I was always depressed. I couldn't handle it. It's like I couldn't get to sleep. My grades were slipping because I just didn't know what to do about it. So I had to leave.
Because I needed a dick so much.
Well, here's the fact. If you feel yourself to be in love, you are. Unfortunately, there are two kinds, good and bad. Or, for this intellectual audience, we will call it mature and immature. Mature love is energizing. Immature love is exhausting.
My brother has this way of judging relationships, which he calls the yum yuck scale. It's kind of funny because he says you have to look at something when you're in a relationship, whether there's more yum or more yuck. In other words, do the good things in a relationship outweigh the bad things?
Am I yummy,
You gotta
chat?
look at it in terms of a scale.
Mature relationship is like this. It's loving and being loved, caring and being cared for. Immature relationship is like this. Well, let's take an adult example. This person says, honey, let's have sex. She says, oh, sweetie,
Cool.
I'm tired. I have a headache. He says, you have a headache just when I'm in the mood. You got a lot of nerve. Mature relationship. Sweetie, let's have sex. Oh, darling, I have a headache. I'm tired. He says, oh, sweetie, I'm sorry you have a headache. I'll get you an aspirin.
For 2 years, I went out with this guy. He was the football player, I was the cheerleader. We were cute together. We took good pictures together. Everybody liked the way we looked. Everyone said so. And 2 years went by, and all of a sudden, I stopped myself, and I took a good look at the situation, and I said, I'm not even in love.
How come Angela
Who's on the
spent
phone?
years with this guy?
It was just convenient. I wasn't in love. He lived close by. We went to the same school. We looked good together.
Probably the worst relationship that I've ever had, one that was also full of games, was one that I had about a year ago. And it was the type of thing where, for instance, we might get in insult contests where
He's
I'd say
lying.
something about her, and then she'd say something about me.
I never had a girlfriend.
Get the worst possible insult.
A girl came to me with a big black eye. And I said, what happened? Oh, my boyfriend beat me up. Your boyfriend beat you? Has he ever done this before? Oh, yeah, several times. Beat you up several times. Why do you stay with him? Why do I stay with him? I love him. Listen, I have news for you. If somebody hits you, that means they don't like you.
There was
was this guy that I liked last year, and at first we were just friends. I had 2 classes with him, so I got to see him a lot. And then, of course, we became better friends, and I started to like him because he's a good-looking guy. And then we got closer and closer, and I realized this was going to be a problem. About 2 weeks after I told him I liked him, I stopped liking him. It was like once I got this thing off my chest, I was free. One day I told him I liked him again, and he said, well, there's a problem. You see, there's this girl that likes me, and I like her, and she was 10 feet in front of us at the time. They were going home together, and I was shocked. And so, what could I do? I was like heartbroken.
What?
Over the summer, I spent 2 months away, and I kind of resolved everything. I decided I was going to go home and hate him so that I wouldn't have to deal with my feelings of love or of whatever. So when I got back to school...
You told him that you liked him and then you didn't like him and then he said that he liked someone else and you're mad?
Like you anymore, and things just aren't going to get along. I think we'll have to end our friendship. This time it was a lot worse, and every time I was with him, I felt really uncomfortable, and
I'm confused.
I tried to call him up a lot, and then when I saw him at school, though, I would try to hide. So finally, one day, I told him I liked him again, and he said, well, there's a problem. You see, there's this girl that likes me, and I like her.
You have what's called a hostile dependent relationship. You can't stand to be with the person you're supposed to be in love with, and you can't stand to be without them. When you're without them, I miss them.
This is how I feel about you, chat.
And when you're together, you fight and argue most of the time.
And now I'm just trying to get by, just being friends, not loving him, not hating him.
Immature love is selfish. It's when one or both people care more about themselves than they care about each other.
If I know that I can have a relationship that's up here, then why would I mess around with anything in here? I mean, if you can have it up there, shoot for it. But sometimes it can get frustrating, especially when you try to make it up there. It just doesn't happen. Or if it's obvious that it could never make it up there, then live it up for everything that it's worth.
Jason, come on.
I'm just being practical.
That doesn't work in love if it's not mutual.
Some people have the ability to just turn off their heart and separate it from their body, and that part doesn't matter.
I got out of it the only way.
I can do that.
I'm sensing a disturbance in the space-time continuum.
Actually, there are 2 ways. One is to just stay away from it, to stay away from the person.
I don't believe that this guy's ever had a girlfriend.
Like he was in control of the relationship. Like he would never get jealous just because he just didn't care.
And the other thing is to get involved with another relationship, which is what happened with me. It started that it
Oh, yeah?
focus from one person to another.
That's what happened with
And
you?
that works very, very well.
I guess I'm just tired of being hurt. I'm just tired of feeling like no one cares.
But hey, life goes on.
That attitude makes people like me a cynic.
I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love.
Sometimes when you think you're in love, things don't go very well. You know, you neglect your studies, or you can't work.
Aw, my grades are slipping.
Put the dishes.
Me do the laundry?
I skipped work. How am I gonna make money?
It's about the way you look. Maybe the girl or guy you're going out with breaks all their promises, or they're jealous.
And one of them usually says to the other, do you really love me? Do you really love me? Do you really love me? I advise you to say no. You'll have your first authentic conversation that way.
Or you're not nice to the people who care about you, or all the above. It's time to get out of it.
If you have a mature relationship, you have energy. You can do your schoolwork. You can even be nice to a younger brother and sister. You can even
No
be nice
way.
To if you have a mature relationship, you have energy, you have optimism.
Well, I love dog.
And you don't fight and argue most of the time. And there's very little jealousy.
Here's a really good way to tell if you have a mature relationship.
When I'm with somebody I love, I feel good.
When you're in love, you want to run around to everyone and make them happy because you're so happy and fulfilled.
You're going to have a lot of energy like Randy and Debbie.
You feel really, really good, like you can do anything.
Hey, Mom, let me help with the dishes.
Gosh.
But if it's an immature relationship,
2 years.
you're gonna feel exhausted like Angela did all the time. Energy or tiredness and depression. I've yet to find a better test. It's really simple and it works. You know what else?
What?
Sex is never a test of love.
You know, fuck right here, right now. Mom's not home. Oh.
Say the guy or the girl really wants to.
Well, I don't think it's something that you have to accomplish in order to go on with the rest of your life.
Losing your virginity?
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Come on.
First he didn't like my hair. Then he didn't like my clothes.
Are you okay,
Then he
Christy?
didn't like the way I talked. Then he didn't like my nose. There's such
Christy, you made a
incredible
song
pressure.
about this?
You know, it's not enough to be worried about grades or school or parents.
Oh, honey, you need help.
And it's like I'm missing out on something if I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not special or important. And you sure can't be a virgin. It's kind of a whole package.
Yeah,
deal.
sure can't be.
Boyfriend, sex, pressure. First he didn't like my friends.
Oh
Soon
no.
he had a list that never ends. Till
The
with
song's
all
terrible.
his
Stop.
friends, he could see there was nothing left of me.
If a person wants you to change and you think it's wrong, then just forget it.
I want you to know that it's okay to be a virgin.
Are
It's
you
really
gonna finish
alright.
that?
It's fine.
If you say no, the guy won't hate you.
That's right.
Actually, that's
I
true.
think one of the most difficult things about loving someone is accepting
I'll take your
them
V
just the
cards,
way
chat, if you want to give them up.
Oh, yeah, sure, fine. No, I understand. Sure, great. She doesn't like my hair.
First he didn't like my hair.
I'm in love, and I want you to know that.
When I'm with somebody I love, I feel good.
I hate those people. Not in a personal way, but because they have what I don't.
There's somebody who loves me. It's got to be something good about me. You know, someone loves me.
I think, why me? Why can they have it and I can't? What have I done?
A lot of times you don't want to get close because it hurts too much, you know, you're too vulnerable.
Sometimes if you go out with them and you're always with them, you have no other friends, you're just you and him, you and him, you and him. What else is there besides him? And then you break up with him, and what are you going to do? You know, you left just with you and no him, and then you're stuck.
Stuck with myself. Just the fucking worst thing ever.
Trust this guy or this other person.
The one word for real love is friendship.
I have been in love, and
Stepladder.
that I was in. Well, in fact, I still am in love.
Why is she talking to us over her shoulder?
I will always be there because I care for this person very much. I'm just a friend with that person now, but I'm still very deeply in love with them, and I always will be. It was sort of a first love kind of thing. It will never die.
Hey guys, start a fad. Fall in love with a friend.
I don't think it's really a feeling in between
No.
two different people. I think it's a feeling inside of you, yourself.
I don't think there's a light that goes on in your head when you actually love a person. You just have to be honest with yourself.
If there is a special love with this certain girl, she could be looking like a toad, she can be a princess, and you can still love her.
Ooh.
And that is love right there.
Dude.
When I'm around her, does she turn on something in me?
This
that
kid in the red shirt,
makes me like myself better?
he's a heartthrob.
Is what is in your heart.
She doesn't bother me anymore, because I did cut the relationship, and because the games aren't there anymore, and because I don't walk away feeling bad about myself after talking with her.
If you feel good about yourself, you're not available for exploitation.
It's that simple.
What really counts is feeling good about yourself. If you feel good about yourself, People will feel good about you.
For me, friendship and love go together. Love begins with friendship.
A stepladder.
Fall in love with a friend.
Fucking stepladder.
Turn on in a relationship is intimacy, caring, getting to know somebody.
On the good side of love is the ultimate fulfillment, and when you're totally fulfilled, it's as if you're on the planet Z of funness.
I loved her so much, I didn't want to have sex with her.
It's that simple.
Huh?
Just here to remind you that you do not have to stop the tape to talk about love.
Planet Z, yeah.
How can I tell if I'm really in love? Don't sleep with him and see how long it lasts.
What? Why?
There are ways to tell if you're really in love, if you have a mature relationship or not. This is the way Saul Gordon responds to some of the questions we've been asking throughout the program. You don't have to agree with them, but I bet you'll come up with some interesting ideas about whether or not you're really in love.
Don't ever, 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 ever believe when somebody tells you can only really fall in love once.
You can love many times.
Do you know that about a third of
Multiple
all
times a
people who
night.
have committed suicide because of a broken love affair, because they felt you can only really fall in love once. You can fall in love many times.
Love is knowing what you want and really knowing it.
Thanks for the
Because
bits.
you experience a lot of different relationships. There'll always be somebody else.
That's not love, that's hate. You gotta be an idiot to marry for sex. Of the 10 most important things in a relationship, sex is number 9.
Well, at least it's in the top 10.
Number 9.
Number 1 is trust and caring and friendship and love. Number 2 is a sense of humor. When you grow up and get married, please don't have adolescent children unless you have a sense of humor. Number 3 is communication. Number 9 in a relationship is sexual fulfillment. And number 10 is sharing household tasks together. My wife thinks that number 10 should be number 3. But it's number 10 because I made up the list.
Thanks for the bits.
Look again, guys.
Interest, intrigue, infatuation, love.
What?
Just fuck her already.
Oh.
I think the jealousy is about feelings not being mutual. I mean, if I'm sure the girl's really in love with me, I'm secure.
I'm so in love with you.
But boy, does it take a lot to get that kind of confidence.
But there's about 200 people here that I'd fuck before you because you apparently don't want to do it.
Hey, Mom. Let me help with the dishes.
Come on.
You have time.
Hey, Mom, let me help with the dishes.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. You have a headache. I'll get you an aspirin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the answer to that one.
Remember, sex is never a test of love. Don't let anybody, no matter who, talk you into doing something you don't feel right about doing.
I feel precious to be in love because all my friends think they're in love.
That's nobody. Not no one.
There's some questions about love and making love, to which there's only one answer. Either a scientific one or a common answer that most people have agreed upon. Wendy Wilson, a family educator at University High
Yeah, let's
School,
get pregnant.
has a lot of these answers. She's been listening to kids for 20 years and knows a lot about what they say and how they think.
Hi, I'm Wendy Wilson.
We wanted you to have the chance to listen to this information. It's about boys and girls having sex. It's about pregnancy. It's about the chances of having a baby. Now, many of you are probably concerned with this information, and others may not want to listen to it. You don't have to. You can pass right over this section. Though those of us who have made this video would like it if you listen to Wendy and the other people who have something to say about it. But we haven't preached in this video, and now we're not about to start now.
I've heard that you can't get pregnant
If you make love standing up.
You get pregnant standing up, sitting down, eating
Whoa.
in any position, as long as you have intercourse.
Is there
Did she say eating?
When we're safe and she can't get pregnant?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there isn't a time during the month that a woman is safe from becoming pregnant. There are times when she is most fertile, but she can ovulate any time during the month because of both emotional and physiological reasons, so one must always use a contraceptive.
But we can't get pregnant if we only make love once a month, can we?
You can get pregnant if you make love only once a month or only once in your lifetime.
Why do guys take cold showers?
Oh, come on, you don't know that?
No, really. I mean, why not hot showers?
Because they have hot, wicked hard boners.
Necessarily less or more sexually aroused.
Is it okay to have sex during my,
period?
Yeah.
You can make love when you have your period, but also you must remember that
Blood's
you can
fine.
become pregnant as well, so you must use a contraceptive.
What's an orgasm?
An orgasm
Like,
is
you
different things
gotta
than
get a
what
vampire
they
boy to
describe.
fuck.
For some people, it's the most wonderful thing that has ever happened, and the ocean waves break, and it's just unbelievable, where someone else may define it as being just simply fine.
So, what's an orgasm?
But physiologically, it's muscular contraction, and it's, by definition, the climax or the peak of sexual excitement.
But what's it like?
Many people make an
I've never had one.
and a good
Her
sneeze.
boyfriend just sitting in the corner shuffling.
Do teenage
What
girls
do you mean
have
you've never had one? You
Very
said,
rare for a female to
you
have
said
for quite a long
that
time.
you
She
came.
understands her own
You
body
lying
and
bitch.
communicates that to her sexual partner.
Young people don't know that the first experience of sex is usually grim. Almost no girl will have an orgasm. The boy gets his orgasm 3 days later when he tells the guys about it.
No, wait a minute. I really want to get this straight. If I pull out in time, she won't get pregnant,
I'm
right?
telling you, withdrawal method is a very poor method of birth control. That's because at the beginning,
Oh,
before
no.
ejaculation,
Just come inside her. It's fine.
Neither one of us has an orgasm.
That's a very common myth that one needs to have an orgasm to become pregnant, and that's not true at all. You just need to have sperm in the fallopian tubes at the time of ovulation to become pregnant.
Well, if I douche, I'm safe, yeah?
Douching actually may even aid in fertilization. The theory was that the douching would wash out the sperm, but we feel now maybe it's a possibility that it will even help aid the sperm to the fallopian tubes. So it is something that should never be used as a contraceptive.
Can guys live without having sex?
Guys definitely can live
No,
without having
they
sex,
die.
and girls too.
If you're in love with somebody.
Do you always have to have sex?
Sometimes by not having sex, it shows more love to your partner.
And
What?
if you love me, you wouldn't make
What?
me do something I really don't want to do.
What's the best kind of protection against getting pregnant?
The only 100% method of birth control is
Eat his
abstinence.
wiener off his body.
Decided that we're going to sleep together.
The best method depends on how frequently you're having sex. If you're having sex frequently, the oral contraceptive or the birth control pill is the best method. For infrequent sex, the combination method, the boy using a condom and the girl using foam.
So, then we're safe, aren't we?
I really want to tell you that today we must protect ourselves from sexually transmitted diseases, and one of the best ways is to always use a condom.
Almost no
Wrap it up,
teenager in the
dorks.
United States uses any reliable form of contraception the first time they have sex. Almost none. Less than 10%. No wonder we had 1,300,000 pregnancies among teenagers last year. Just last year alone. No wonder 13,000 teenagers under 14 years of age had babies last year alone.
Oh, dearie.
No wonder 16,000 teenage girls
That's
who
bad
are
news.
sterile are not able to have babies ever because of untreated, undiagnosed venereal disease. No wonder. And my contraceptive message is just the following. It's just very simple. If the girl's not on the pill, use contraceptive foam. Be sure to put it in before you have sex. And if the boy can't afford 50 cents for a condom, he's too cheap to be allowed in.
Damn, dude. Fucking got him. All of those guys sitting there like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm not fucking cheap, but 50 cents is hard to come by in the 80s.
And now
I
that
think.
you've seen the last section, go back and see the video from the beginning. I mean, we're not saying that your ideas or that your conclusions will change, but any chance to review what we've talked about and think about it is a good chance. I mean, I think so. And so do the rest of people who've done this video. Well, let me tell you, these guys have like 30 years on us. And they say that all the questions about love and sex that we have continue through life. I mean, I suspected so much, but how would I know? I haven't lived the rest of my life. Good luck.
So, I mean, what's the deal with magnets? Like, how do they work?
Here's the question. The question is, how can I tell if I'm really in love? And my question for you, chat, is, do you have 50 cents? Cause if you can't afford 50 cents, you can't come inside. If you donate 50 cents, I'll let you come inside.
You do you. I'm gonna keep pooping.
You goddamn cheapskates.
Done it now.
Okay, well, if you donate $1, I'll let you come inside twice.
Okay.
By my calculations, this is 10 condoms.
Oh, you've really done it now.
Thank you, Dustin.
Okay.
So that's 10 times, right? Kappa.
I'm
Yep, that's 10 whole times. Wow, looks like I'm gonna be getting it a whole lot tonight. Oh my goodness. Can you do it 10 times in a row?
A whole dollar?
Thank you, Devin.
You do you. I'm gonna keep pooping.
Well, guys, I hope you learned how to figure out if you're really in love. I mean, I already knew that I loved you guys.
Time to do 1 to 5 weeds.
No, you can't get cash back. Do I look like a fucking ATM? I hope you guys enjoyed spending the rest of your Valentine's Day with me. We learned some things about love today. Love you all very much. I hope you had a happy Valentine's Day. I hope everything. I hope all your wildest dreams come true. I know a lot of you will be going to bed soon. Just try to think about how much you love me. So you'll have really sweet dreams. Or at least some fun before you fall asleep. You love me like a stepladder. Oh shit. That's really sweet. Good night, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Love you guys. Sleep well. Sweet dreams.
Sir, I really think you should push the button.
And, as always, I'm watching you, Sap.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.